Gave me a podium. Join me over here, will you? Walk with me. Oh, this is so beautiful. How's everybody doing? Either he paid for a smoke machine or we're on fire. I really hope it's the smoke machine. All right. Oh, it's so good to be here in Florida with you at the Summer Festival. How's everybody? You ready? Oh my God. All right. We have got a kickoff here for you. How many of you, I love to always ask this, how many of you are experiencing your very first Elvis tribute artist evening and concert? Let's hear it. Most of the people are in the back. Well, next time you'll be fighting them for these seats when you see what we have planned for you. The first entertainer you're going to see tonight is someone very special, and he's an ultimate. And around the country, they hold contests to select Elvis tribute artists, and the best of the best are selected to go compete in Memphis. And both of our performers this evening have competed, won regionals, and then made it to Graceland, where they were crowned ultimate champions. So the two gentlemen you'll see this evening are the absolute best of the best. They are ultimates. There was a competition for Charlie Hodge. Pretty much the only entry in that. We're going to take you back right now, our first show. We're going to take you back to 1968. I was around in 68. Were you here in 68? Oh, we didn't know we had it so good, did we? I looked so good, I wish I could get back to that weight. When I take you back to 1968, a house in 1968 would have cost you $28,000. A stamp to mail a letter. Kids ask your grandparents about that. Was 5 cents. A gallon of gas was 34 cents. A gallon of milk was $1.07. So milk's still a little more expensive than gas, really, so nothing changes. But on Tuesday night, December 3rd, there was a television special. Now, this TV special was very important. Elvis Presley had spent the last few years only making movies. And he hadn't appeared live since 1961 at a show he did at Pearl Harbor to raise money to build the Arizona Memorial. And he was wanting to get back to performing. He was wanting to do something to shake things up. So Colonel Parker negotiated a deal with NBC, and the TV special was sponsored by the Singer Sewing Machine Company. And I can't imagine how many sewing machines they sold after this special. Can you? Because nothing says, you know, making a good dress than Elvis. I mean, simplicity in its entirety. But Singer presented the television show. Now, the plans were for this TV special to be a usual kind of Dean Martin kind of thing, like cheesy, hi, how you doing, great to be here, here's my guest, Robert Goulet. Never going to happen. But Elvis decided to do something different. He was working with a TV director named Steve Bender, who was known for doing kind of edgy musical kind of things. So they got together and worked on it. Now, the world in 1968 was a different world. It was I'd like to say it was as bad as 2020, but only time will tell us that. But during the summer of 1968, Robert F. Kennedy was killed, and Martin Luther King was killed in Elvis's hometown. And he wanted to do something in that special also to really say how he was feeling. So this special was shot in the summer, just a few weeks after Martin Luther King Jr. had been killed. He was shooting the movie Trouble with Girls when it aired. And Marlon Mesa, as a co-star of the movie, on Monday morning, the next morning on Wednesday morning, Elvis said, "Did you see the show last night?" And she said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be big." It was big. It was the #1 rated show of that week on television. Interesting little side fact, if you had TV Guide that week, on your little coffee table, it's interesting that Ann Margaret was on the cover, but that's just the way things work out sometimes. A busy time for Elvis. This TV special aired in December 1968. A few weeks later, Elvis walked into American Sound Studios in Memphis, recorded some songs like Don't Cry Daddy, Kentucky Rain, and Suspicious Minds. And by the summer, he was opening in Vegas.